Hey everybody, welcome back. Jesus. If you're up there, I'm gonna need you to take the wheel for this TikTok wedding drama. Both hands!
I mean, it was just one of your options, wasn't it?
No, Pam, you've put my actual wedding dress that I'm going to be wearing on the day on Facebook.
Well, I didn't think there'd be a problem with that. I'm sorry about that. I mean, your auntie Sue, she actually thought you looked like a princess. She thought you looked absolutely gorgeous. And do you not see how many likes that I've got on the post?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God!
Sorry, I just wish that you would have told me or asked me permission before doing that, because it's quite invasive. Like, that's my actual wedding dress, and you've got the man I'm marrying, your son, you've got him on Facebook. I'm having to change my wedding dress now because of what you've done.
You don't have to.
Heads would roll.
I mean, it's not the full picture, is it? Really? I mean, it's just the dress. I mean, you've not got your makeup done, or your hair, or your nails, or your shoes, or your bouquet, or anything like that. It's not the full picture.
Pam, please, Pam, please,
quiet!
You're not listening to me. You've got loads of people on that Facebook. You've got pretty much every single guest that's going to be at the wedding book. They've all seen the dress that I've put a massive deposit down. You know how expensive these weddings are because you're contributing to it. And now everybody's seen the dress that I want. I invited you out of courtesy. My mum was there. I thought, yep, I'll invite her. It'll be a nice day out. And you know that was the only dress that I really liked.
I didn't think there'd be any problem. I'm sure I was wouldn't mind.
That's not the point.
God. That really is not the point. And out of that entire conversation, did I hear an apology?
Oh, my lord.
Oh, my lord. If this isn't sabotage, I don't know what it is. Like, just carelessness, sheer stupidity. The groom, most especially, is not supposed to see you in your wedding dress before you walk down the aisle. But haven't you seen how many likes I've got? Yeah, good for you. Yeah, fucking good for you, dude.
Good for you.
Okay, in case anybody is confused about this and you get invited to go with a bride wedding dress shopping, you have been courteously invited. It means you are close to her. It means she trusts you. And it means that you are not going to show anyone the wedding dress. Most of all, you are not going to post on social media. I like how she still has it up. Like, she's like arguing with you. You're telling her that it's not okay, and she still wants to keep the post up. Like,
oh, brother.
She should pay for a new dress. That's literally what she should do. She should pay for a new dress. Set up a GoFundMe. I will contribute to your new wedding dress, as will I. Is there a GoFundMe? Let me see. I don't see it. It's her most recent video. But hey, listen, girl. If you see this video, you need someone to buy you a new wedding dress. It really should be your mother-in-law, but I'll help you out. Your fiance needs to be handling this, his side, his fight. Yeah, heads better be rolling right now. Like, that is a major boundary crossed. If your fiance doesn't handle this, do not marry him. You will never know the peace if he doesn't stand up for you now. Not a moment of peace. Pam is wrong, but buying a new dress is dramatic. I don't give a She's either completely clueless or massively gaslighting you. I mean, could be a little of both.
Oh yeah, the cake.
Look out for the cake!
Oh no, the cake. Oh, the dress. Oh, the face. Oh, not the face. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, you're gonna dump that whole bottle on his head is what you're gonna do. Not nearly enough spray for me. He used all the bubbles on you. Absolutely not. Nope. Like, it's not as bad as cake smashing, like shoving someone's face in a cake or shoving cake, in their face, but it's up there. Like, you're in Lake Como. I'm guessing this wedding was expensive, as was the dress and the makeup and the hair. And he just ruined all of it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna throw him in Lake Como. Like, she's smiling and she's pretending to be okay with it, but inside I know she's dying. I'm dying. I'm dying inside. Divorce. immediately. Day 1 of the honeymoon, I'm getting canceled on the internet for having fun with my wife. Well, it's not exactly having fun with your wife. Like, I feel like we can have fun without ruining a wedding dress, her makeup, her hair, and let's not forget kind of embarrassing her too.
I'm guessing the bride don't give a damn because she cheesing right along in this photo. The groom posted it to his Instagram story saying, Day 1 of honeymoon, I'm getting canceled on the internet for having fun with my wife. This is not my way of having fun, but you do you, boo.
Yeah.
Also, why does a man having fun always have to be at a woman's expense? I don't find that funny at all. Especially since he saw he wasn't getting the reaction that he wanted from the crowd.
Literally, everybody's screaming at him.
So that way she could try to spray him back. I mean, if the bride likes it, I love it. I just know for me, I would not want my new husband on our wedding day to be acting like a frat boy. There's a time and a place for everything. It'd be one thing if they were on a yacht and she was in a swimsuit, no makeup, then I would care less about this.
For sure.
But that girl had her dress and her face on and everything, and he decided to just soak her with alcohol. Is anybody concerned about it getting in her eyes?
Yeah.
I know that had to sting. Also, somebody pointed out that this looks premeditated because if you listen closely, you can hear somebody say now before he starts spraying her. Oh yeah, the cake! Look out for the cake! Yeah, that couldn't be me, but I wish them a happy marriage regardless.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus. Stop me from being incredibly angry at this. Like, this is, this is so upsetting. For future husbands, men who may be watching, do not in any way purposefully ruin your bride's wedding dress, face, hair for fun. If that is your idea of fun, maybe my idea of fun is kicking your butt right into that lake back there. Like, hopefully she has another dress, but like at this point, she's just gonna reek like alcohol for the whole day. Like, come on now. Like, am I wrong here? Like, this is just so up, is it not? I'd punt him. Punt him into Lake Como! Punt him! Done. They both piss me off. Him for spraying champagne in her face and her for laughing about it. Okay, but realistically, you're at your wedding. There's probably hundreds of people watching this moment. She's laughing to maintain appearances. She's not laughing because she's enjoying it. I firmly believe that. He acts like he's at some frat party. Sir, this is Lake Como. Have some respect. When your bestie is walking down the aisle and you realize what? What are we realizing? That cow on the other side of the lake is in fact not a cow. What is that? Is that a bear? A furry! Just hanging out in the field, just happens to be right behind the altar where they're taking photos. What is a furry doing there? Who then walks closer and starts playing paparazzi. Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is a furry doing at your wedding, bestie? Is he invited? I thought you were gonna say something about like your bestie, like, I don't know, saying I object or something, or like saying that she's like secretly sleeping with your fiance. That's not a cow. That's not a bear. It's a furry with a tail. It has a tail. God damn it! Was it an ex of hers or something? Why would they do that? Literally, like, I feel like this is kind of just someone trolling you, someone you know. Nothing on earth could have prepared me for this. Honestly, I saw a bear at a wedding not too far back, but we were in kind of his space, so like it kind of makes sense. That furry is for sure not supposed to be there. Furry at a wedding was not on my bingo card for this video.
Commit to sharing with you in seasons of abundance and in seasons of scarcity.
Oh. Is she okay? Too much champagne? Nerves? I like how they just keep going. Like, I feel like there's some subtext here to this puke. Officiant. She simply can't hold in her puke. I mean, what are you supposed to do in this situation? Do you just keep going like nothing happened? She probably feels great after that, though. Ex-girlfriend came to ruin their wedding. Where is she? Is that her? Oh, that's her. Oh, whoa. Okay, no, you need to go. You need to go. No. Oh my God. Oh, that is messy. Oh, we got people stepping in. Where's security? Get security over here. Handcuff her. Oh, even the DJ is stopping the wedding. Oh, wow. Oh, kick her out. Yes. What? Bye. Buddy, how are you not embarrassed? That is so embarrassing. My goodness. What made you think that this was a good idea, girl? Is she doing that with the groom? Is that the groom? Of course it's the groom. I love how the bride is just maintaining composure, and I would probably... do other things. It's also interesting that everyone is wearing white at this wedding. Like, it's a little bit of a mind fuck, eh? A little bit of a mind fuck. Because, like, at first I was like, who's the bride? Is this the bride? She's 100% the bride. And then we have this lady over here who's also wearing white. But then again, everybody's wearing white. So she's not really at fault there. Girl, are you drunk? You had to be wasted when you came up with this very, very bad idea. The MC had to come over with a microphone to publicly embarrass you. Did you think that this was gonna work? Judging by the body language and everyone shaking their head at you and pointing their fingers, it didn't work. You didn't get him back. So take the L on that one, I think.
My husband sent me a scene from his bachelor party a day before our wedding. Our wedding was planned for today, and today I would be getting married to the man that I have been in a relationship with for the past 7 years. But instead, now I'm sitting here clearing wedding purchases and announcing a cutoff to the wedding. Last night, my husband and all of his friends had a bachelor party. I received a video call from him to find myself staring at him and all of his friends with a bunch of ladies. My husband then turned the camera to himself and asked me to say hi to his partner. I had no idea what to do or how to react, and for a moment I was insanely confused by what I was seeing, so I just hung up and called my sister immediately. The wedding was then immediately
He did that on purpose.
I received a couple of messages from his friends, and they were all just saying they just wanted to have fun. My now ex-fiance told me that he just wanted to enjoy some time before a lifelong commitment.
Okay, we all know what happens at bachelor parties. Not so much bachelorette parties. I've been on a few of them. At least not my friends have that reputation. Anyways, bachelor parties, however, do have that reputation. I know because I've seen them, okay? I've seen them. Almost every bachelor party that I've ever come across is doing questionable things that I'm not sure if the future wife approved of.
So,
there are some wives who have given the green light for that sort of thing, okay? They get what's called
a hall pass.
One would hope you wouldn't want to use that hall pass, but this is something we need to be checking with our future wives about, okay? And furthermore, we do not send videos of it happening. Like, are you kidding me right now? What made you think that that was a good idea? What is this tomfoolery? Buffoonery? Well, I'm glad you called the wedding off, girl. Thank goodness for that. He did you a favor. Oh, we have part 2.
My now ex-fiance told me that he just wanted to enjoy some time before a lifelong commitment. I spent 7 years with this man, and I envisioned a whole future with him, having kids, having pets, having a house, going on family trips together, the whole 9. Only for this to happen. I will absolutely never see him again after this, and honestly, the confusion is still clouding my brain.
He did it on purpose.
It's still hard to believe that I was cheated on, and the video call just keeps popping up in my brain, and it's like it's haunting me. Not only did he call me during this, but when he flipped the camera, he showed his on the call in front of my face. I feel disgusted that I have ever even touched him or been intimate with him before after seeing all of that. I went and returned my wedding dress, and I have no idea how to feel or what to even think. But a part of me says that I should just be grateful for not having kids with.
Girl, what's his at? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Who is he? For those of you who didn't understand that because we had to mute and blur some of it, he showed his future wife himself in the act with somebody else. I beg your finest pardon. I beg your finest pardon! Oh, Jesus. Jesus, please take that wheel. We're swerving. There's a ditch over there. No, he 100% did that on purpose, bestie. Like, he probably had, some fun with his dudes, and he was like, you know what? I don't know if this is what I want. Let's make it so I don't have to get married. Because what self-respecting woman would be okay with this? My goodness. But hey, you young, you gorgeous, you got to get back out there. Not all of them are disgusting like that, I promise. Some of them are actually quite nice. And they'll make you eggs and fix things for you. I promise they exist. Some of them watch this channel. Hello, wonderful men in the comments that watch this channel and are baffled by this behavior because you're good guys. Thank you for being exemplary members of society and your sex.
128. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
And what's your excuse?
I haven't found anyone to marry.
When I told y'all that being willing to accept a cheap ring isn't going to get you married faster, y'all dragged me to the pits of hell and back. When I said some of y'all are so desperate for marriage, you're willing to accept anything and you still end up with nothing, y'all wanted me to get struck by lightning. I literally had to turn off the comments on that video because y'all weren't ready to hear that. And now you have this woman here who is practically begging for a $128 or less ring, and he's unfazed, unmoved, and unbothered. Y'all are in the comments asking why she won't let it go, why she won't leave, even though he told her to her face that he hasn't found someone to marry, joke or not. And a huge part of why she won't let it go is because she's in 3 kids deep. And this is what happens when you decide to do things in this order. This is what happens when you decide to give these men children before they meet your requirements and standards. If she hadn't had kids with him, it would have been a tad bit easier for her to walk away. But because she has 3, and they always have 3 for some reason, she feels like she's stuck. She feels like she has no choice but to beg for it. And she believes that if she lets him know she's willing to accept a cheap ring, that it'll give him some type of motivation to marry her, when in reality, it's actually doing the opposite. Y'all, I went to her page. She's been begging for this ring for a while. They've been together for over 5 years. She even asked for it last year as a Christmas gift, and he still didn't get it. She pushed out not 1, not 2, but 3 of his children and is now begging him to spend $128 or less on a ring, when in reality, he just doesn't want to marry her. She's a placeholder, and when he finally gets tired of looking for her replacement, he'll give her the scraps she's been so patiently waiting for.
Damn, that was heavy. Yeah, girl, this man does not want to marry you. And it's a harsh reality for a lot of people, you know? We listen to the excuses, we get comfortable, we think it's coming, and then it doesn't. After a certain point, though, you gotta be okay with leaving.
You gotta.
Because literally watch you break up with this man and the first person he dates, he proposes to. Watch it. Watch it happen. There are so many people I know that were just having, issues dating guys. There was all these dudes that weren't taking them seriously. They wanted to be married and it never came. The ring never showed up. And literally the next person they started dating, they're engaged to. Just end it so you can find your forever person. Honestly, I firmly believe that, when you find your person, there's no hesitation,
No hesitation.
My coworker is pregnant with her 3rd child with her boyfriend of 8 years. She says that he's not ready for marriage. Being ready for 3 kids, but not a marriage is insane!
Literally!
We be giving so much to these men, and they don't even give you the one thing that you want. Procreating thrice with a woman you wouldn't marry is diabolical. It is. It really is. $68 is my DoorDash order for 2 days. Yeah, bestie, it's not the price. It's not the price that's the problem. Let's liven things up and end this video on a high note.
I forgot Jack's wedding ring downstairs. In the bride's room. It's in a wooden box.
Oh. Okay, bestie. Yeah, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. You could always borrow one from someone in the crowd for now. I've heard of that happening, but yeah, we're gonna need a wedding ring to get married. Subscribe!